Hi people, welcome back to the part 2 of this tutorial. I'll be teaching you how I made this stylish two-piece. As you can see, I have already dropped video on the shorts. Here I'll be showing you how I made this stylish blouse with an open V collar neckline. Okay, so thank you. If this is your first time coming by to this channel, do well to subscribe and stay attentive to the video. Okay, so guys, I've gone ahead to fold my material into two. I used 2 yards of fabric for the two-piece. From my shoulder I am getting the shoulder to bust, and then shoulder to my half length, and then my shoulder to the full length. I used 25 inches. Then my shoulder divided into 2 is actually 7, but I added 1 inch because this is a free dress and it is not together sleeve. Okay, then I am slanting down by 1 inch. And then for the neckline, this is very important. My neck width is 1 inch and the neck depth is 1 inch for both front and back. Sorry, I am using both pencil and chalk for this because it seems the chalk is not very visible. Then for my chest line, I am using 8.5 inches. Okay, because I added 1 extra inch to my usual chest line. So right now I will divide my bust into 2, and then I added extra 1.5 inches, as you can see on the video. Then I did the same at the full length, and then I connected it together. As you can see, for my chest line, I did my bust divided it by 6 plus 1.5 inch, and then I added extra 1 inch because this is a free dress. Okay, so I have gone ahead to cut out the neckline for the front. I will go ahead to place it and cut out my back piece. They are exactly the same thing as you can see on the video. Okay, this is not difficult. There is nothing so much big deal on it. Just follow the steps as I am doing it. The next thing I am going to do now is that after notching my collar, I will go ahead to give a slight curve at the end. As you can see, just a slight curve. I did not use any particular measurement, guys. You can go ahead and skip this part if you do not intend to do it. Just a little slight curve. Okay, and then I'll separate the 2 pieces together, the back, the front. Right now I'll go ahead to work on the front. So I'll fold a material into 2 and then draft exactly the neckline, and then halfway into the shoulder, as you can see. You see, so right now I'll connect it all the way to about 8 to 10 inches in length, and then give it a curve, as you can see on the video. So after cutting this out, I will go ahead to iron it on a gum stay or air stay, any of your choice, just to give it a firm texture. Okay, so I'll be able to use it to work. So you can also call this a facing, neckline facing, but it's very wide, as you can see. So the next thing I will do is to notch the center of this facing, and then notch the down part as well, because this will be a guideline for us to get this open V neckline, and then connect a straight rule from the center to the down part. So I'm marking 1 inch apart, as you can see. Then I will also connect it all the way down to the center. But before then, I marked the neckline for this long open slit is going to be 7 inches in length. At least this is going to contain my head when I'm wearing it, because this dress does not have a zipper. So right now I'll place this facing on top the right side of my front piece, as you can see on the video. You see this place I marked, that is where I will be stitching directly on. Okay, so I'll be stitching these lines down to the 7 inches length that I marked. Please make sure to subscribe to this channel, support me by liking this video if you have not. Thank you so much for doing so. Okay, so the next thing is to open it up and trim it out. Okay, please gently cut it down to the point where your thread meets, because this is the area that usually gives some of us a tough time when turning it out. Because if we don't gently cut it open, when by the time you turn it, it may not really relax very well in front of your blouse. So guys, as you can see, that is one of the reason it is good to iron a gum stay or infuse a stay, any one of your choice. You can see how it is looking from the back already. So guys, so as you can see, I have turned it inside out. This is how it's looking. I will go ahead to iron it at this point just to give it a flat look. Look at how it is looking from the outside and from the inside. It is looking so neat, guys, so neat. Right now we'll place the back piece shoulder to shoulder, front side to front side, facing each other, and then use my pins to secure it. So I will go run a stitch on my sewing machine. This is very easy. You can see I have already done that. So guys, this is the look after stitching it down. So the next thing I will do now is to measure round my neckline with my tape, as you can see on the video. So guys, after measuring my neckline, I will go ahead to fold my material for the collar this way, that is into 4 places, just exactly as I am doing in the video. Then mark the full length up and down. The full length at this point, you will divide it into 2. Please divide it into 2 and then mark it up and down. The length of the collar I'm using is 3 inches. Then at the up part, I minus 1 inch and connected it. So the shorter part is going to be at the base of your neckline, and then the longer part is going to be up. Okay, you see how it is looking already. So guys, I have gone ahead to iron gum stay to it as well for it to stand firm, and I have gone ahead to sew the 2 sides. So after 3 minutes off, I will turn it inside out, as you can see on the video. Please make sure to do this gently and also iron as well. Okay, so guys, you can see I have gone ahead to turn it out. The next thing I will do now is to fold it into 2 and get the center piece of this collar, so it will be a guide for me to attach it to my neckline. Okay, so I will go ahead to attach this collar to my neckline. Also make sure to get the center point of your neckline of the blouse, as you can see, because it will be a guide for you to attach the collar exactly on your blouse. So you can see that is what I am doing. I will go ahead starting from the center to sew it to one part of the dress, and then I will turn it over starting from the center of the collar to sew it again towards the dress. This is how it is looking, guys. This is how neat, how beautiful it's looking. So I will go ahead right now to join the dress together, so I will be able to get my sleeve, just a simple shirt sleeve that I used. Okay guys, so please just watch closely. I am not going to be using a voice note for it. It's just a simple shirt sleeve. So guys, the length I used for this sleeve is actually 9 inches. So I will go ahead to notch the center of the sleeve at the shoulder area and then attach it to the shoulder of my dress and run it all the way down. As you can see, I have done that already. So right now I will go ahead to close the sides of this dress. You can see that I did not finish up the side of this dress before attaching the sleeve. I joined the sleeves before closing the sides of the dress. Okay, that is how I made it. So easy, so simple. This can actually be a unisex dress. Okay, so for the ruched effect, I went ahead to open up my stitching allowance. I came up by 4 inches, then marked it and stitched one side, and attached my rope. I used the same fabric in making these ropes, as you can see. So I will insert it in and then stitch at 0.25. As you can see, this is the excess of sewing or excess allowance. So guys, thank you for stopping by and for watching this tutorial to this point. Sorry the video was very fast. Thank you so much.